Welcome back to OT Star Wars. Happy Thursday. Boys are here in full effect as usual. Today, we are doing a little 2-round draft, UCS sets that should exist. Let's get it. So we've chat GPT'd before we did this to pick the order.
Chat GPT to pick our sets. I was like, that would work.
No. We've chat GPT to pick our order.
Rob definitely did.
Rob 100% did. It's a conglomerate of chat GPT, Reddit, live customer
Chat,
service.
I need a good take.
Discord.
The
Join
comments are
Discord
good.
if you're not already in there.
Okay. I'm going to be leading us off. Now, I think we all have around 5 things on our list in case they get taken. I didn't want to go this chalk. Didn't know how the picks were going to fall. I did end up with the first pick. Because I've been so vocal about this in the past, I need to stand 10. I need to be 10 toes down. I need to take the Ghost.
Knew it.
Now, everybody knew I was going to go Ghost if I got first pick. It's because I need to continue to take this stand. Not only do I think we need a UCS Ghost, I honestly think it's the most viable ship that has not been touched yet. And that's what this video is about. Like, everybody's opinions will be bouncing off the walls, and I'll maybe be swayed in a different direction. But before any dialogue, just off my own head, there's no ship that's more due to be in UCS scale than the Ghost.
Yeah.
Matt's making a face. That's making a face.
I disagree on that. But
I disagree with the most due. I think out of TV shows, it's the most due.
You're
So,
the
Big-wise-
biggest TV show guy.
Big-wise, we're going Rebels crew. Are you going to add Ahsoka in there or no?
So here's what I did for my fig list. I have season 4, Kanan, Ezra, Sabine, Hera, Chopper, Zeb, Callus, Ahsoka. Now, I want it to be Rebels. I'm like somewhat open to it being a UCS Falcon type of deal, where you include Hu Yang, Sabine, Ahsoka, Hera.
You know how the Falcon had the Porg at one point? I said put a Loth Wolf in there, like they put the Porg in for the Falcon. That would be cool.
Or Loaf Cat.
Loth. That's what I meant. Loth Cat. I meant Loth Cat, like the Porg. That would be so sick.
But I don't know if you guys are. I don't know where. Like, there's, and I guess we'll find out in a minute. There's no other set that's more due, dude. I've seen so many great custom builds from Beyond. One of them was on Beyond the Brick, Matt.
You think the Death Star was more due, like
Yes.
an actual like better Death Star, or the Ghost?
The Death Star was more due.
Okay,
But I've seen so many. I've seen so many done. No need to bring up the light kit. Light kit aside, the way that you can build a UCS Ghost in that scale, all the technic and the supports are on the outside. Matt's going to put the picture up. The entire midsection can be hollow. Every bedroom leading directly to the cockpit, leading directly to the cargo chamber under the
goes
cockpit.
straight to bedrooms every time.
There's only so
He
many
loves
rooms.
his favorite thing to do for a ship is just toss a bed.
I'm a living quarters guy in my UCS ship to plug it in my computer. Don't mind me. But Matt's gonna put the Beyond the Brick picture up, and it'll show you can put an absolute full interior in a Ghost skeletally if you build it correctly, with the supports being on the outside and the inside's completely hollow, built up with bricks in like a box type of way. Matt's gonna put the pictures up, but the way the ship is in universe lends itself to be a perfect interiored minifig scale UCS set. Hence why it's going to be my 1-1. It's going to be my my yards hog, and I'm going to go Ghost.
I also, in my notes for that one, because if I had the first pick, I was going to pick that as well. I had, give me Sabine. Isn't it? No, it's Ezra's. Give me Ezra's painted Scout Trooper helmet too.
Based.
That could be an
That's
easy
why I
bet.
said-
Put that like in the
That'd be
Ghost.
an
Like put like a bunch of
exclusive
cool. Yeah, put a bunch of like cool Easter eggs in there.
And there's
that make
so
it
many
worth
because
it.
of how many you could put Hera's little family tree thing. And this is why I said season 4 Ghost, because I want the Ezra fig that's in the Skywalker saga that hasn't been released yet.
I want blind and normal Kanan though.
And I want, okay, perfect. You can put both, but the blind Kanan, that's why I said season 4 with the mask. This is a no-brainer.
No, I don't get me wrong. I think that'd be a great set. I'm 100% in. I would love it. I would buy it as soon as it came out. 100%.
I'm so glad that's the first set that was said.
Yeah,
by
Finn,
any-
It's on brand for us. It is.
Finn, I'm not. I don't think it's a bad pick by any means because that was on my list, but I don't think it's first overall. I understand why it's your first.
Well, we'll
overall.
see what your guys' validity is for your other reasonings. I don't think there's
It's number one on my list because the fig lineup's like just go.
pristine fig lineup.
Right, and it's overdue for a new lineup of all those figs as well.
Rob,
I mean,
you can tell by
I
his screen
think-
lighting his face up.
I think that the best option is still on the board. It's 100% the Naboo Royal Starfighter. Chromed out.
That's why this is
Chromed
exactly why.
Chromed out.
And you said it. He said it wrong too. He didn't even say it right. It's the UCS Naboo Royal Starship. So you for saying it wrong.
Do you
Royal
want?
He might be doing. Are you doing the N1 or the Royal Star?
No. He's talking about
Royal
the
Star.
Padme. But my question is,
There's
do you
two
want-
different ones. There's
That's
two
what I was
different
gonna
ones.
say.
He's
Do you
talking
want-
about
do you
Padme's.
want- Do you want the
one that
one
goes.
Padme takes into Mustafar in episode 3 with the elongated wings, or do you
No,
want
no,
the
no.
bigger scale
I want
version?
episode 1, Phantom Menace.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly.
pick.
That was the one I was gonna say first.
And
the
for
Ghost
and
one
for
was just a
fig
second. This is fucked.
for fig lineup, it would be like Panaka, Queen Amidala. You could even do like the fake, like the fake one.
Keira
But
Knightley.
I had
Darth Maul.
give me
like a
episode
Darth
1.
Maul coming in on the speeder for an outside piece with Qui-Gon, Anakin, Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Like that's a good fig lineup too, in my opinion.
Yeah, I had like a pilot for it, and I had they don't have like a really good detailed episode 1 C3PO where you can really see like his wires coming out.
Ooh, that's a
everywhere.
cool take.
I was like, give me one of those with like maybe a mold with like a different kind of style.
What do you
head.
want?
But he wasn't like fully built yet, so it could be like a
Exactly, like give me like that style.
What do you want in the interior?
I don't care too much about it.
Just like the,
whatever
the,
they added, I'm sure it'd be enough.
I'll
for
tell
me.
you things that you'd need. You would
the
need
front. Like I want it to come up off the top, like the front of it, kind of.
You would need Amidala's wardrobe room. You would need the R2 bay with all the different droids in it. So the set would come with like 6 astromechs. You would need the cockpit, and then you would
shoot up.
You'd need the holo table. Yeah, there could be a functionality of like you pull a little panel off and there's some broken wires, and then you would also need the main like corridor that has the holo table where they count the midichlorians. That you would need, and then now we're talking a UCS set I would 100% buy, and the full thing chrome.
Yeah, chromed out.
Can
You
we
said
just clap it up
R2,
for Rob
right?
for
You said
finally
R2
making
in there?
first selection, round 1 selection.
Rob not butchering a round 1 pick.
This is big. This is big for the program. Shout out.
I'm
to
so
It was a clear 1-1. It was a clear 1-1 in my
It wasn't a
opinion.
clear 1-1, but it was a clear first round pick.
I'm so pissed out.
I knew
Rob,
Stone. I knew we both had
That's
it.
exactly why I said I wanted to go in front of you because that's exactly the pick that I mean. Like I'll share my screen after we're done recording. I'll show you my list. Like I'm very displeased right now.
Good pick, Rob. Finally.
No, definitely a good pick.
I wanted episode 2 Anakin though.
Yeah, they do take that ship around in episode 2. So well, no, there's actually 3 variants. There's the
I think isn't it a different one?
There's 3 different like chrome
There's
ships
the
like
very
that.
skinny one with no engines. Then there's the one with 2 engines. Then there's
And then
the
the
one with
wings.
2 wings. So there's 3.
The wings one may be the second best. It's
So you want the one with the 2 engines or the one that's just
I want the one
skinny
with the 2 engines that have
I got
the
you.
long.
I got you.
the
I got you.
elongated.
the one that's in episode 1.
Yeah, Phantom Menace one.
I got you.
Fuck you, Rob. I'm so rattled right
You know what
now.
you could
I'm so
include? You
pissed.
could include in that is like as an Easter egg fig, Grogu and Kelleran back.
Ooh.
The
Crickets?
wheels are turning up top. The
I
wheels
don't
are
mind
turning
that.
up
No,
top.
I don't mind that from episode.
is it
From
from
Mando. From Mando. That's the ship.
flashback?
That's
the
what they
ship
wrote
with
him
the
into.
Royal Guard,
Yeah.
the Naboo Royal
Same
Guard.
one. I didn't know it was the same one, to be honest.
All
They
right.
wrote. They
It's
Yeah,
not
wrote
the
on
big
that,
ship,
did
but
not
it's
know
the
that
same
was
make
the
and
same one.
model. Yeah. All right, Maddie.
All right.
Dude, what? Hey, I'm proud of us right now. 2 great picks, Maddie. I'm pumped.
I don't think anyone would take this, but I still just want it first for the people that are here early on in the video.
ATT.
No, I don't want to call it the ultimate space battle, but I just want a little 2-in-1 with Anakin and Obi-Wan's star or interceptors from the beginning of episode 3.
That's not a UCS set.
How?
Weird.
Why?
It has to be one ship. They don't make UCS. It's an ultimate version of one ship. They don't like make them like.
You could do it. You
like
could do it. You could do a 2-in-1. This is my idea. You can do a 2-in-1.
I guess if it's his pick.
There's
Now, do
no
you want
way.
buzz droids? Like, you just want the 2 starfighters? That's
I
it?
just want the two.
And they're-
Maybe you can include a buzz droid on the side to put on one of them.
The
for-
Starfighter.
The Interceptors from the beginning of episode 3. The Ultimate
And
Space.
is it?
All my picks are getting taken right now.
I mean, you were just hating on me for making that pick.
I have
There you go.
UCS Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, maybe with a hyperdrive. I can still say that. I can still say that.
But
cool.
here's my issue. Because then it falls into like.
You can't put 2 ships in there though. I'm
falls
going to
into
argue on you on that. That's stupid.
falls into the-
ships in there.
It falls into the speeder category. It falls into the snow speeder category. The all the ones that are like bigger than like the Obi-Wan Starfighter. Like it's bigger than minifig scale.
Which I've never argued for.
No. I'm saying that I'm saying it's an issue. It's a personal issue. On
What
my
was
end.
your wait? What would be bigger than minifig scale?
The Interceptors.
The Interceptors?
They could make the minifig scale just extremely detailed.
No,
You can make
the
an $100.
the ones that they make right now are basically minifig scale.
They're not UCS quality.
They're way too small to even
I
make
know.
them.
It would be bigger. It would be bigger than minifig.
It'd be
scale.
way bigger. It'd be
I
the
looked
same.
up.
it'd be
I
the
looked
same
up.
fight.
I looked up pictures of a UCS Jedi Interceptor before we recorded today, and they look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they look pretty sweet.
No, I mean, like, it would. I think, in my opinion, it would be bigger than minifig scale, which I get would turn people off and all of that. For
It'd
me,
be like a land
I don't-
speeder again. Yeah.
like
Well,
for
they did it
me,
with
I don't
Obi-Wan
mind
Jedi
it.
Starfighter.
Yeah, like I don't mind that personally. I
Or
just
is it
think,
Interceptor? Or no, it's a Starfighter. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
like I don't mind having the bigger set. Like that's fine for me. I just think having both of those next to each other on a display, it would because there's no way you can make a $240, which is like the baseline for a UCS set nowadays.
You gotta say both though, bro. Like I wanted to just put one of those on my list, dude. Like, come on.
I
But
think
the
that
2 in
takes
1
off.
pack-
I think that takes them both off the board.
Yeah, it does. I mean,
Yeah.
like having the two, you can't make a $240 Interceptor. It's impossible. Like for it to be worth the money. And I think if you try to do one, it would be too expensive. Having the 2-pack, you throw in a couple buzz droids in there just for display purposes. You don't have to display them, whatever.
I mean, I think it would be around like 220, and that's like around what the A-wing was price wise. So
Yeah, I'm saying right
feel like
now,
it'd just
like
be
the
one.
lowest.
It's the 240 for the
Yeah,
Interceptor,
240
But
is
now
like
I
the
think
new
it's
low for
300 because of the
UCS.
Slave One.
Yeah, you slave one now because the slave one's 3,000.
you can make a tiled off Interceptor for 240 easily.
Yeah, but like the TIE Interceptor was 240. The X-wing.
Yeah,
was
they'll go back
240.
to it. I'm sure.
So I'm around that range. I think if you get both of those, you get a couple of things there. I think it would be really good. That's just
All
my opinion.
Good pick. So
I mean, I'm down to my 4th pick. I'm glad I made a list of 12 things before this because I'm gonna clearly need them. Fuck.
You
All
get
right.
2 in a row here, though. You get 2
I
in a
know.
row.
I have like 4.
Get your whole
left.
draft here.
I have 4 left that I'm like pretty confident I like a lot. I think they might be reading off my sunglasses, but I can tell.
No, you're good.
Give me a UCS Malevolence. That'd be sick. Big lineup. Give me like a
good pick, Stone. Good pick.
Give me like a Grievous, Dooku, a Command Droid, a nice Obi-Wan, Anakin, a couple of Droidicas, maybe some Magna Guards. I don't know. Just give me a whole bunch of minifigs in there. Make it
Hoth
massive.
was on the Malevolence at one point. You throw him in there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like honestly, like whoever you could put on there. Who's the spider guy? I know
Trench?
he's not on there. Yeah, Trench.
Yeah.
Trench
He
was
might,
not.
he might have been on there at one point. Put a Trench minifig in there. There's no better. Oh, 20th anniversary Clone Wars UCS Malevolence. The 20th anniversary Clone Wars fig is Trench. I'm calling it right now. Trench is gonna be one of those.
Maybe it has a.
So sick.
Stone, I think that's a phenomenal pick, but I think there's just one that's a little bit better in my opinion.
and
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
see
sure
what
there
that
is,
And we'll
but-
see. And we'll see what that is. Maybe they could
That
throw
was the
in.
4th pick on my list right now.
Stone,
man.
maybe
Like,
they could throw in a little like MIDI scale version of the stealth
It's a
ship.
snake
that-
draft, so I get to go again. By the way,
Maybe they could
So-
throw in a MIDI scale version of the stealth ship that they like fly. Anakin takes that stealth ship out to so it's a great pick. And they're actually due for a Clone Wars Clone Wars Separatist capital ship, regardless.
And give me a Grievous with like a really nice cape. Like he's due for a nice cape. He only got a cape in one set. It was the Chase, the OG like Chase set. I mean, give me a Grievous with.
Are we
nice
due for a new
cape.
Grievous mold?
No, I think the Grievous that
Not
they've
new
had
mold.
is really
It's refined.
solid.
It's certainly refined, but
New print, maybe.
yeah, we'd have to look
Give
up
me-
customs.
Yeah, give me one of those. I like it's in Darth Vader's castle, the mold with the Order 66 Palpatine hologram. Give me one of those in there. There's a bunch of stuff you could do with that.
Love
Gift
it.
with purchase with the set. I was thinking about that a little bit.
That could
Something
be
with-
the stealth ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that would be nice.
It might be the stealth ship might be too big for a GWP though.
They could.
I mean, they could make it work, even if it wasn't.
If it was like in scale of the invisible hand,
Then it would work. Then it would work.
like the invisible hand MIDI scale, then maybe.
I had
Yeah,
if
then it would-
command
then it would
droids weren't in the set or Magna Guards, just give me a gift like a command center with command droids or like a Magna Guard post, something like that. Something cool.
Okay, that's a great pick. Round it out here. What's your next pick?
Yeah, I wondered if I should go base pick again, like with the malevolence, and go with something that like everyone like this fig lineup I'm looking at is just like crazy.
You got to go fig lineup. That's got to be a heavy factor.
And the other one no one will pick, and I can just throw that in as like an honorable mention. Yeah, all right. This is a set that is leaked, rumored to come out. I took the spot of the UTAT or whatever. Give me a clone turbo tank, UCS. I want this is a weird fig lineup. I want a Yaddle, an Ayla Sakura, a Quinlan Voss. So then I want a Commander Bly and a Commander Faye. And then some gunner pilots and some 327, some correct 327th troopers if they can figure it out.
So
I would buy that.
That would be awesome. That would be.
I'm
awesome.
just curious.
Matt would
I'm
be
curious.
all over that.
I would
You
love
need to make like new wheels that are matte, like bigger wheels that are plastic mold.
Brick built,
Like,
or you
I
want
need.
to
I
mold it?
can't have brick built wheels. I need
Not
like
one
a
whole
new
piece.
plastic
I agree.
mold for wheels.
I'm
And the
curious.
shock
though-
system. The shock system needs to work because you best believe I'm playing with that.
I'm curious though, like just because this is something that I have to think of every time. Is the current one minifig scale? So would it be bigger than minifig scale again?
It's not.
So this one would match more.
It would be
The
big.
current- The current one's like not even close to minifig.
They
scale.
could make
Oh,
it
then
minifig
perfect,
scale if
then
it was like a
perfect.
$600 set.
And that's a perfect pick. It's a perfect pick.
like there's like parts. If you look at an actual turbo tank and then like the ones they have, like there's parts that are like the base under the top part is like way more elongated than it shows on Lego.
Stone not taking what I want is so big because there's a 0% chance either of you two you're not based enough to take it. So that's really big.
And if it's
Well-
anything past the prequels, I'm not taking it. So you're good.
Can I get Finn? I
It
know
is-
I'm not
it is
taking yours,
prequels.
but before you
It
go,
is
can I
prequels.
guess
No,
yours?
don't do that. Don't do that. No.
And give me a bunch
No,
of
no, no,
Kashyyyk
when you're
scout
up, when
troopers
you're
in that as
up.
well.
Yeah, when I'm done, you can tell me if you know.
Some Kashyyyk scout troopers in mine as well. That's my
Nice.
final note.
Maybe like a little,
I'm done.
AT or a little ATS, like the not ATST, ATRP, whatever the little thing is, the little runner for the gift purchase.
Yeah, I was thinking about a gift purchase too with that, and I was thinking maybe something with like catamaran or something like.
Look at the
that's
shorts on this
like
guy.
Kashyyyk kind of battle.
Yeah, one of those. But yeah, shout out Republic Bricks.
Buzz for Maddie's first pick. The gift with purchase would be Buzz Droid attacks. It's
Yep.
a bunch of Buzz Droids.
Yeah, like
I was thinking
10
just like
Buzz droids.
I was thinking like a vulture droid of some sort, and then like
Vulture
I'm
Droid.
really, I'm
Vulture
unbelievable.
Droid with poly bag of Buzz Droids.
yeah. All right. I mean, I can go a couple different ways here. The Malevolence is too similar to what I was originally going to go, so I'm going to give that to Stone. Let him bask in that glory because I thought it was a phenomenal pick.
I know what you're thinking, Maddie.
The Invisible Hand.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I
Gonna
thought about it.
I was gonna do the Invisible Hand. but
Malevolence way more based in the Invisible Hand.
I do agree. I just think the Fig lineup.
It was so. I was
Stone's
it was
rationale
tough.
for Fig lineup completely took me out because the Invisible Hand you'd have to go Dooku, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Palpatine, and that'd really be
Tipping
it.
picks,
Maybe
tipping
Grievous.
picks.
And that's. I mean, go ahead.
For the
I'm not-
Malevolence, you can go anything, bro.
Exactly. So like, I think there's a lot of different stuff you can do. So I'm not gonna go Invisible Hand. If you've ever watched this channel before, if you've ever watched Patreon video, whatever, I have a couple ships that I'm truly a number one fan of. Venator, Razor Crest, Gunship. Those are three of my favorites. They're all UCS. Can't pick any of those. Then I have a custom one of a set that I own that's now broken.
Oh,
but,
I didn't think he was going to do it.
but a T6 shuttle. I'm not going to
Wow.
do that. I'm not going to
Color.
do that either.
Oh,
I'm going to go a UCS Mando's Starfighter. Not the N1, just a Mandalorian Starfighter in general.
What a horrible pick.
That would be
This guy's going Ultimate Space Battle, Mandalorian Starfighter.
You're
this
telling
ultimate.
me-
No, you guys just say it's a
This must be an
Jedi
all-time
Interceptor. There's no
best
ultimate space battle. They're
Now, I
only
will
doing
defend Matt a
one.
second.
Yeah.
I will defend Matt a second because the Mandalorian Starfighter is actually pretty large. and the landing, like the door that comes down, the access ramp, you can tell in scale when characters are walking up it. It's a very large ship, and there's an interior, and like I get it, but that doesn't take away from the fact that that's a terrible pick.
How? You're telling the wings rotate in a circle. You have an interior in there. It's big enough. You can the fig length. You can throw Paz Vizsla in there. You can throw a Sabine in there. You could throw like so many different things. That ship is so elite. Like
it is an elite ship.
It's so elite. Why would I not want that as the UCS set? No,
I'm coming around on the pick.
It's a very, I mean, it's my pick, yes, but at the same time, it's something that's got to be. That's a special set.
This is Maddie. I can name about 50 ships better than that.
It's my pick, so I'm not trying to do this, but it's a very good pick.
Oh. Sorry. It's what I want. It's in my top 5 favorite ships.
I was in the middle of saying there. It's my pick, so I don't want to do this, but it's a very good pick.
It's a good pick. Sorry,
I'm surprised Rob hasn't said anything that already has been made yet.
Here comes Robbie T pulling up the rear
here. Here's where I think I'm about to get the same reaction as Matt, because I know it's on no one's list, but I got to throw one from the heart. You know, I can't just like do like what would be a quote unquote the best. Got to go from what I actually want. I don't even know the name of the ship, which is kind of the craziest part. But
you want to do some research for us? What
no.
matter to you?
Let's prepare.
No, you'll know it. You'll know the ship. Luthen's ship in Andor.
It's Luthen's Holocraft.
Oh my god, you're just an idiot, bro.
Let me see if I got that right. Hold on. Let me see if I got that right. Hold on.
No, it's the Holocraft. I think it's the H6 Holocraft or something like that, right?
Let me see if I got that right. Fondor Holocraft.
Is it H6 or something?
Fondor.
It would be a pretty simple fig lineup. It would just be a classic 2. It would be Andor and Luthen, I think.
You've been glazing this ship for months.
That UCS skill would be absolutely cool atrocious.
It's so sick.
No, I disagree. I think it was a bad pick, but it'd be a great set.
It'd be a good play scale type set.
I have one.
UCS though.
I have one that we've talked about before that I'm gonna say for honorable mention. I don't think you're gonna pick it, but it's a beautiful ship that I was so close to picking.
I don't hate you going Holocraft. Like it's not a big deal. It's a good it's a good ship with a good interior. So like
I know it's not like a face of Star Wars ship, but it's just a sick ship.
All right, let me come in for the kill. If you know me, you know I came in here and cleaned house. I got the 2 things I wanted. This isn't recency bias. It's not just because I built it recently. This has been on the top of my mind for over 5 years now. UCS Mantis. It's a great ship, one of the best, and I have a fig lineup ready for you right now. Marin, Grease, Cal, BD, Bode, Sear.
They would never do this many figs for it.
Yeah, they would. They definitely would. They'd have to.
This is a minifig scale set.
That's where you're wrong, Rob.
This would be
if they made this would be the greatest UCS set ever created, and I stand by that. I truly stand by it. I just think it's a hilarious pick because they'll just never make it.
They'll never make it. And but this is the thing. That's
the title of the video.
We're talking about the most popular Star Wars game. I'd make an argument. Battlefront doesn't count. Single player story mode Star Wars game ever. I would make that argument that it is now surpassed The Force Unleashed. It's now surpassed the Old Republic stuff. I'd make an argument that it's the most popular Star Wars game that's ever come out. So let's ride the wave. They're not even going to give us a play scale, so then let's just go all out. Dude, the way that the interior connects with the door opening, leading to the cockpit, leading to the holo table, and then to the plant section, the dinner table and the couches. It goes right up the ramp, or right up the stairs, into the back with the ladder that leads to the bedrooms, the meditation area, which would be a sick printed piece, and right back to the lightsaber building station. This is another one that if you structurally build it correctly, and Matt will put the pictures up and defend my honor, we have a full interior that doesn't sacrifice the structural integrity of the ship. There's so many dude, this, I don't care what anybody says. Go look at the numbers of how BD sold. That's all I got to say. This would fly off the shelf.
BD at Costco.
It's a great ship.
BD didn't sell very well.
BD didn't sell well.
He didn't sell.
I got my BD for $50 on.
It's a great. It's a great ship. Everybody loves this ship. I'm telling you.
No, don't get me wrong. I do think it would be a great chip for people that truly enjoy the game. It just wouldn't sell that well, and that's fine. I don't think every UCS
There
set
were
has to
Luthans,
sell
but
a ton.
Let's bang some honorable mentions out because I got the.
Yeah, if I had a third, if
can
I had a third,
wait, what do you
What,
think I was
bro?
going to go, Rob?
I thought you were gonna first I thought you were gonna go Invisible Hand for some reason, but then you put that out. But the other one for that I was saying we talked about was another video game one, the Rogue Shadow. Remember that UCS Rogue Shadow we saw?
Yeah,
That would be insane.
Rogue Shadow's on my honorable mention. I'd rather have a Mantis than a Rogue Shadow 100 out of 100 times.
yeah,
but-
if I had a third pick, which is Loki, I was gonna go this over the tank, but I was just like the tank's just like a better actual pick. I was gonna go Anakin's Coruscant Speeder or like give me Zam Wessels, not Zam Wessels. I don't care about that,
Oh,
but
those would be
Anakin's
good. That'd be-
Coruscant Speeder. From
No, that
episode
speeder, like
2 would be
all those speeders would be great.
Matt would
Yeah,
love
that'd
it.
be great.
It's a combo set.
Mon
would be
Mothma
sick.
Speeder UCS.
It'd be sick to have one like land speeder size, I think, for sure. I'd like that. But like at the same time, I love the minifig scale one so much. I'm just such
Those
a,
are my picks for minifig scale, Rob.
No. I'm talking about but
I'm just
for
letting you know.
speed.
I'm just letting you know. I'm advocating for you.
I'm just saying.
Ewing? No one said Ewing. That's crazy.
Ewing would be great.
Damn, I wish I low-key said
Yeah,
Ewing.
Finn, I'm
That would
shocked
be-
you didn't go E-Wing.
Here's the thing.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
This could be a whole nother conversation. I think the E-Wing that they came out with, the Shinhachi Starfighter, is done. We're done. It's legitimately a perfect build.
You've been on that. I'll give it that.
I
It's
still
my
can't figure
favorite
mine
build.
out.
It's my favorite build that Lego's ever come out with. Period.
I couldn't get mine to work. I swear to God.
Well, that was an issue on stream. But
Yeah.
you want to talk about a set that Lego comes out with that actually looks like a custom set? The E-Wing is the first on the list. Some of the best landing gear in the game, some of the best tiling in the game, some of the best angulation in the game, great cockpit, everything's color matched. The nose is perfectly smooth, not too many studs, not too much tiled. It's a damn near perfect set, and it's play scale. That reason being, I don't need a UCS version of it. In my eyes, I already have it. It's a perfect set.
Fair enough. I kind of went through my two like honorable mentions. I had Invisible Hand. I think that would be a great set. I would buy that immediately. T6 also would buy that immediately. I think figure wise, you could do a lot of different things with either one of them. But I have basically a Temu T6 that destroyed because it was just so poorly built. But I think that would be sick in UCS scale. Again, if you haven't noticed a trend, I like ships that the wings fully rotate around.
Weird fetish.
I just think
How
it's
they
cool.
not-
Like it's not realistic to me. Like a lot of the other ships are realistic because the wings just stay stationary. I like when I watch Star Wars, I like it to be a little bit out there. That's something that could never really
Mandalorian
happen.
Like the
Starfighter.
slave one when it's
Yeah,
How
agreed.
have they not made a UCS TIE bomber?
There's not a
Yeah, I
chance
would
I'd buy
hate
that.
that.
I
Yeah,
agree.
that would be
I'm shocked
sick.
they haven't made it, but I would never.
It would
buy
be
it.
a 6 set. I wouldn't buy
Let's
it. It'd
reach
be a
out
6.
right now to the faithful and let's ask the boys, can you drop a comment of a set that you think they should make? Don't do buildings. This is a bit of an alluding.
Nebulon B frigate.
This is us alluding to a
Dude,
future
that was
video.
on my list, Stone. That was on my list, but that was when I
It's on
couldn't
my
figure out
list.
what to line it for.
It's on my list. Oh,
If-
you can go anything.
If you made it
That's
to
why
the
I
end of
was
the
too
video,
hard.
you're getting a little bit of a ball tickle here. We're gonna do master builders, so like landscapes or buildings, whatever. That's why we left them off the list. This is a ships only list, so don't drop any of those in the comments, but drop ships that you think should be done in UCS. And we're gonna put a poll up for this one. This one will have a poll.
I think we could do this 1,000 times, and I think there's so many they could make. But all around really good picks. I would buy almost all of them immediately.
Arc
as soon as they get
170.
built.
You never complain about the wing length ever again or the cannon length that they just made a UCS Arc 170.
100%. But that's it for this
Out of
week.
here. Yep.
We'll see you guys next week. But like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.